Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Satisfactory in our experimental alternate megabase. Although I'm fairly sure nowadays the experimental patch has been rolled out to the normal thing, so it might not be experimental anymore, but that's what we're sticking with. So, last episode, all the way over yonder, we shuffled up, I believe it's that one there, because there's a weird gap between them, our encased industrial beams. Yeah, they're encased industrial beams. We shuffled them up, and now we've got to come and do oil. So, I've actually cut it off already. This is all drained out, and I think it's time for us to start removing things. I thought I'd remove it on camera for once, because we don't do it all that often, so I don't know where I want to start cutting it back from. I think here's a good point, and then we'll see what we need to do later. But this all needs reworking, so this platform will need to extend out more this way. And oh god, we've got Mark III belts. Horrible. Horrible. We will be getting rid of them all now, though. In fact, why were the Mark III belts there and then everywhere else is Mark IV belts? Makes very little sense to me, but most of the things I've done already make very little sense to me. We can delete Caterium. We can delete that. We don't need any of them. Just want to try and keep some room in my inventory so we don't screw ourselves over. Let's just delete all of this. Admittedly, I've just cut power off to everything flowing past this point from the base, but it'll be fine for now. The base will keep running, by the way, even without all the fuel coming in. Just from the coal alone, really. That gives us about 2,500 megawatts, and the base is basically at a standstill until we get to these next points with the supercomputers and the AIs and all that rubbish. Yeah, it's just stalled out. So we're not worried about power, not while we're out here. We need to rebuild all of this, absolutely all of it. So we want to plan it out to start with, and then we'll get to the nitty-gritty of setting it up and rearranging everything. I think we've got enough room to space them out a little bit more than what we were doing as well. Just a little bit. So we'll do the maths for it's either plastic or rubber first, because they're the ones that use the the bigger amount of factories, the more factories. Yep, I said the more factories. We still don't need any of this. I don't really want to delete encased industrial beams. I mean, I don't really want to delete anything. We don't need the fuel then. Oh, there's a load of motors here as well. Didn't factor that one in. Well, if we've got to delete something, it's going to have to be encased industrial beams, because I can just jump back and get some more of those. Probably should have taken it down off camera in retrospect, but I always do it off camera, and then you just see the nice empty plane that we've got to work with. Yeah, I decided I'd show you how I'd do it this time. Not that it's anything impressive like, but yeah, we'll see the build right from the start this time. So I'm fairly sure I want my oil still coming down that end and then coming up into the machines, because then we can have our finished products going straight towards their final destination. Which should be good. Should be good. Yeah, this is going to take ages, innit? Should have done it off camera and in it. I never say in it. In it. Yeah, mate, yeah. Anyway, enough of me talking like a buffoon. Oh, Christ. Honestly, thought I was dead then. And back up we go. Oh, dear. We can't do that further up there, because that will kill me. And as you saw, my reaction times there were god-awful. I wouldn't have been able to get to the jetpack quick enough to not die. Just what we want. Nice little jump scare at the start of the episode. Like I say, do not do that over the waterfall. Good God. We've died enough around this waterfall. Technically, in our last series. I died 3 times, was it, in one episode, trying to get the purple power slug that was below us down there. Although, it would have been loads easier to come from this side with the jetpack, would it not? Yeah, yes it would. We don't want you again. Let's get rid of some more encased industrial beams. I'm definitely going to have to make a trip back this episode, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to avoid that, but never mind. It's actually loads quicker now that I've become familiar with the jetpack. For now, I think we can get rid of this. We can leave that one there. In fact, no. Just get rid of all of them. That's where my Caterium ore was coming from. Well, it's the belt that Caterium ore was using. We're nearly there. Don't worry. I need to work out how many machines we need. One moment. We've nearly dismantled it all. No, you don't. Come on. Very nearly there. Please don't start spawning chests again. I assume we're getting very close to it. And you can go away. Oh, no. That is a lot of cables. See, I don't want to delete things because we're obviously going to need them. The joys of building this far away from the base. I could have actually moved it much closer to the base, but being as though the infrastructure is generally already out here, I thought we might as well keep it over here. And that has made me think more about whether I do want to do the explosives and the quartz building in base. Because maybe we could get away with having outposts here and there. It was a completely different series idea for me, but you know, the oil is not what I wanted. If anything, the oil wants deleting. In fact, you can get deleted as well now. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to go back to base. It's fine, it's fine. It'll only take me a minute or two to get there and back. And hopefully that's all we'll need to do, there and back once. Take them all down apart from the last one. And delete. You know what? Delete full stack. Delete that. Grab all. And grab all. And delete and grab all. Should be able... Oh, no. Delete some more of this. If we're only deleting one material, it's going to be easier. So, let's have a quick look to make sure these are actually both the same. Oil refinery, just slap it down there. It'll be fine for now. I think that one's plastic. That one's plastic. Well done, genius. So we've got plastic and rubber, use 30 and 30. And with 450 coming in, I'm fairly sure we're used to this one. I believe it's 15 machines. Go away, don't care. Calculator, 450 divided by 30 is 15. So we want 15 of them. You know what? For now, that can just stay there. So, how can we do this in a way that looks pretty? We don't need belts for now, so let's just put oil refineries on number 1. So, if I leave the regular 1 gap there. Actually, no. I need to leave at least a 2 gap. We've got it on key number 1. What are you doing? So the first line that comes round comes down to this point and then runs up that way. All is good. Then we've got a line coming out, gap, line coming in, and factory there. Line coming out, gap, line coming in, factory there. Please say this is going to work. And line coming out, gap, line coming in, factory starts there. So that'll want to go there. So we're just spreading it out a bit, making it look a little bit grander. I mean, I could spread them out by 2. In fact, yeah, let's spread them out by 2. And you just need to move up to this one. Let's use the space. I've got the space. So line, gap, gap, line, factory, start. There. And then we've got line coming out. And that leaves us a bit of wiggle room to work up this end. Or a little wiggle room to sort that out. Just 1 second. I've got to turn my phone over. It keeps flashing at me. And it's things that have got nothing to do with me at the moment. Anyway. So we want 15 of these machines. We've got to leave the 1 tile for the belts to go up. And also it's our walkway. So let's plan out 1 lot of these to start with. And they are all coming this way. Can I get the green line, please? So that's 2. I could just crush all these up together, but I still don't like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure they're in the right place. 5, 6. And I started from this end to see how far we need to expand out that way. That was 6, wasn't it? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're about halfway there for the factory size, roughly. 8. Where's the middle? 9. We're only going to have to go out a little bit. 10. 11. Come on. 12. So, here comes the risky bit. I need to get rid of all my safety railings. That was 12. Let me get the foundations down first. 13. Gap. 14. Gap. 15. Walkway space. Oh, we don't get the nice view of the waterfall anymore. It is a shame. Although it will look like it's being supported at least, because it does rest on 2 bits of the island. Can I go straight to there? I'm going to need more concrete as well. Wow, didn't expect we'd have to run back to base so quickly. Right, let's get all these out. Then let's get as many machines down as we can, and then we'll see where we're going from there. Because I don't want all these. These need to be put back on the end because I can't trust myself to not, excuse me, to not die. And then we're going to have to sort out how these all get into that end as well. Into them lines. Now, I could actually have all the materials run to that end and then loop back around. Which seems a bit wasteful, right? It's whether or not I want to keep the infrastructure that's there already, because with how far it comes out. Although I'm going to have room, I can just go all the way to the end and then loop it back on itself and join back into this. Seems like an idea, right? We'll see momentarily. Well, not momentarily, it is going to take us a while. Stop. Stop. Click. Don't know why that one was so difficult. The rest haven't been too difficult. There we go. Now this is going to be one of the bigger reconstructs because I'd set it all up for a completely different amount, as I did most of my base, but it'll be fine. Right. Excuse me. No. So, let's get as many factories in as we can. And then we'll see what we need to do from there onwards. It's alright, we've already got the basic layout. We've just got to work out everything for fuel. Because that is going to be very slightly different. No more cantons required. Lovely. Just got to keep your eye on the green lines. It might be easier doing it from this side. Just because then I can see the green. Yeah, it is in the middle. It didn't seem aligned. That one jumped one forward, didn't I? Hate everything. Get in the right place, please. Can't afford. We need more cables. So let's work out how many more we're going to need. And how many this is going to need. Didn't we do this yesterday? Isn't it something stupid like 11.5? 450 divided by 60. 7.5. So we'll call it 7. Shall we call it 7? We want as much fuel being produced as possible. The last two will essentially both be 50%. Let's call it 7. No, let's call it 8. Screw it, we'll get as much fuel as possible. So that's 8 plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 more? I think. Right, so that's the materials we need. And actually we wouldn't have had enough heavy modular frames anyway. Okay. Let's go back to base. Is there anything else I can delete? We don't need all these for now, because these are just for the railings and stuff. And we don't... I probably shouldn't have deleted quite that many. We've got the 3 stacks that I normally have. For this moment in time, we don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. This is... I don't really want to delete computers, but... Alright. That should be okay. So let's go back. We need concrete, we need encased industrial beams within reason. Yeah, we will need a few more. And we need all the other things that are listed on the right of the screen. Yep, it's making my toes curl as well. My toes curl? My toes curl, even. But, as you can see, I've still got a nice amount of gas left, so don't panic. It's harder to get back out there than that, but it's not difficult. We just jump from the sky rail and I make it most of the way there. Good. I told you it wouldn't take me too long. And let's just take off. I know, I need these anyway, so it was kind of a waste of resources, but... Let's just take 100. It's 2 stacks, it'll make no difference. And 1, 2, 3. Need a few more steel pipes. I might as well just keep the jetpack on for now. And a load more cable. We've got to factor in as well for more stackers and stuff like that as well. And we definitely need more concrete. I think this is probably what we're going to need the most of. Let's grab some more encased industrial beams. In fact, no, I lied. Swap back. That should be good for now. At least we can get all the oil refineries in and we can start playing with it. If I've got to come back to the base, I've got to come back. I've got no more inventory space, so there's not much I can do about it yet. That was a brilliant jump. Anyway, let's get ready for takeoff. I still want to get on that thing. At some point. I think actually I could probably get on it from here. Oh my days. Oh, no! I lost all momentum. Oh, I shouldn't have been stingy with the fuel. I could have made that. God damn you. I will mount him at some point. Yep, I'm aware of what I said. I'm not retracting that statement. I will mount him. And I don't know why it's a him, but it's a him. Anyway, enough of me trying to violate creatures that are of different planets. Don't lag while I'm doing this, please, for the love of God. Let's get back across here. I could really take that ramp out there. I was leaving it there to prove that I'd got there, but now that we've got a jetpack, it seems like a trivial feat. Anyhow. Let's just get back across here. Good. And legs. So, start expanding this behemoth out. I should have enough concrete there, right? I need to be careful, because if this lags and I think I've placed a foundation and I've not, it's going to just hurt. Are we nearly there? One more? I'm scared. That's the ticket. And we can just colour all this in, try and keep inside the lines, which I've not been doing a brilliant job of recently. Normally end up with at least 1 or 2 above or below where they should be. Click, 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 click. Come on. It's a little upsetting that we lose our view, but I've now got a corner view as well, so I can see even more of the waterfalls, which I guess is okay. We might actually have enough concrete left over to make this work, with all the stackers and everything. A couple of 100 should be enough, I'd have thought. We'll see then. We will see. Although it's not going to be a couple of 100 when I place these few in, is it? Right, so there's no imminent risk of death, but I mean, that is quite a view. Yeah, that's fine. And it just highlights even more how little space I've got left to work with on the base. So, yeah. Right, we want to finish these off, and then we'll start on the next column, in case I did my maths wrong. High chance that I did that, but anyway. So this should be 15, yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yes. So, one's going to be plastic, one's going to be rubber, in no particular order. Yeah, we were doing it from this side, weren't we? Really? Oh, there we go. We should have enough resources to get this all plopped down there. Need to be careful when I get towards this end so I don't run square off. Admittedly, be funny for you guys, less so for me, more embarrassing. I'm fairly sure that's too far forward. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So, do I want to start this end or that end? I'd prefer to start this end, I think. Can I deconstruct that from all the way over here? Come on. Surely. Thank you. And I just want to plan the spacing out again to make sure that we're right. I may go one tile further that way so we're not walking around the lines. Yeah, actually I will. Yeah. So, line, gap, gap, line, and here. So, I did say 8 in the end, didn't I? I've already forgot. Where is the middle? Oh, apparently I was miles past it, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7, and last but not least, I'm going to have to go back for cable, aren't I? Well, that's just upsetting. Anyway, we've got the layout set up now. So you're all going to be fuel. And what do we actually get out of that? 37.5. That is just weird. We've got to assume the last one is half as well. So we're not going to get the full output of that. We're going to need a trip back anyway, so... At least now I've got all the factories in, and they were taking up the most room in my inventory. Because I don't normally carry around that many heavy modular frames. Well, I don't normally carry around 400 and whatever it was cable either. Don't lag, that is terrifying. As soon as it does that, I just let go of all keys. Wonderful. So I now can't build any stackers whatsoever. It's okay. Our inventory is mostly empty now. So we'll set everything up to what it's supposed to be. I did all you as fuel. What should we have in the middle? I guess plastics, it's the first one there, or why not? Bye then, Luna. I just heard her shaking in the bedroom. Well, the other bedroom. Her bedroom, actually. There is another bed in there, not just mine behind me. She has claimed it for her own. Doesn't bother me. Somebody might as well use it, hadn't they? That is fuel? No. It was the one... Ah, damn it. It was the one that I put down to test, wasn't it? Oh yeah, this may probably be a slightly longer episode, bearing in mind we've only just got these all placed in and we're nearly at time. I do intend to do this all in one sitting. Probably should have said that a lot earlier. So, yeah. You're either in it for the long haul now, or I assume you've all just left. Either way, I'm going to continue. We want to get all these up and running, and then we really don't have to come out this direction ever again. Which is the plan, but we may need more fuel at some point if I want to do like the full Mark 4 fuel doodah. But saying that, if I want rubber and plastic to the Mark 4 standard, we're going to have to do that. This amount of oil won't be enough for all these, I wouldn't have thought. So they're all set up. Should we see how many splitters which actually splitters we're not going to be able to get many in, are we now? The last one doesn't need a splitter either. Yeah, let's see how many splitters we can get in. And mergers and whatnot. We'll clear the inventory. I'll go back, I'll have a quick resupply, and we will continue. This is the easy bit now. We've done the maths. It's just filling the rest of it in. Come on. Can I get the angle again? We want the nice angle. Right, that's it for splitters for now. So we'll go with mergers instead. And you all want to be pointing that way as well. In fact, you start from this one because the last one will not need one. That'll just plummet straight into this one. The mergers look so much better than the splitters in my opinion. Just got nicer colours. Yeah. I should be able to get all of these in, I'd have thought. That's where a load of the rods and plates came from. Maybe I can't get all these in them. But we did deconstruct all the railings, so we'll see, we'll see. Can't do splitters, so we might as well do mergers again. And there. I'm not used to doing it this way around. It's confusing me. I've got to hold one different key. Oh my word. It's fine. We're getting there. It really does take a load to build this factory. We've ripped entire sections of the base apart and then just redone it from what was in our inventory. This is the only one where I've actually had to make several trips back to base to go and get enough resources for all of it. And you don't need one. And then last but not least, we probably need one Mark 4 oil line coming in to make fuel nearly at the Mark 4 standard. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. We could always work it out though. Maybe not yet. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. And merger in there. Merger in there. Let's go for a resupply. And jetpack. Oh, we go. It's actually worked out quite well having these vertical belts running back to the base. Mainly for getting back to base. Oh. Always makes my toes curl. My stomach go, oh, I'm apparently eating through fuel. Steady. Steady. We don't want to plummet to our deaths. Let's get my legs back. If that manta's coming round as I go up onto the sky rail again, we're going to try. One time. We will do it one time. So, I think we'll get all the normal stuff first, and then we'll see what else we need. I actually don't need these or computers at the minute, so I'm just going to leave them. Don't need circuits. Encased industrial beams I'll leave for now. Let's refill everything else. Yeah, I obviously need stators right this second. Just get 2 stacks of them. We've already got 2 stacks of them. Don't need rotors, but we've already got a full set. Don't need reinforced iron plates. 1, 2, 3. Should be enough, I hope. I'm going to delete that, even though it is extra, so we probably need it. Let's get 4 stacks of these for now. Normally I only go with 3. Same for the iron plates. Let's go for 4 stacks of those for now. I will need a little bit more concrete. And then just fill the rest up with encased industrial beams. Yeah, but I always put 1 stack back just so, you know, we don't get the chest spawning problem. I've got fuel, right? Yeah, 82. We're good. So hopefully we won't need to make any more trips back. Excuse me. This should be the last trip to base. No? He's obviously decided he knows what my trick is and left. That guy's not mad. He's there. He's there. We're not doing it now. We're not. He obviously must have heard me say that I was going to mount him, and he's just like, nah, screw that. Dude's got a jetpack, he can get lost. He can already fly. Come on. It is a very nice looking structure, if I do say so myself. Don't fall. And legs. This is where I jump across that section and forget that I've swapped back to my legs. Anyway. Time to get some splitters in, I believe. They are pointing the right way already. So there we go. And rinse and repeat, as we've done many a time before. God damn it. You stupid. Anyway. And splitter. Admittedly, we're exactly halfway in the middle of this, so that's not great. Let's go to one end or the other. We've got to get all the power cables in as well. I'm going to do that, and then we'll do belts last. Because belts just get in the way of everything else. I should have enough encased industrial beams. Should being the key word there. Excuse me. Hiccups again. There we go. Come on. Nearly there. Obviously it's becoming night time now because it's a longer episode. Good. I think we're okay to put these back on there. I will get round to using the elevators at some point, by the way. Don't worry, I've not forgot about them. It's just I'm used to building in one style and they're not part of that style yet. I think we can get rid of this as well, because it's not going to be coming from that way anymore. I know how I want to do it, roughly. But, really, I could do with ramps going up in that case. Whoa. We don't want a stack of boxes right there. Actually, it might have been worth just leaving those. But they've gone now, so anyway. How would I do this differently? I don't know. I mean, I could always just cut this back. And have it go straight up here. You know what? That's the smart idea, isn't it? Rather than me faffing about bringing it all back on itself. Oh... And if they all join up on this line here, then our thing needs to go to there. And in and out. Shake it all about. You do the okie dokie. Anyway. We're going to get more chests, aren't we? God damn it. Oh, and you're lagging as well. Oh, none of you saw what I just deleted. You did not see it. No, you didn't. Anyway, I'm just going to discreetly go and place one of these. Oh, no. Right, we're deleting one of them. Grab all, I'm deleting one of you. Screwing this up. Something fierce at the minute. Right there. Right, can I do this without any more mistakes? Highly unlikely, but anyway. Should we start from the start? It seems like a good place to start, right? The start? Yeah. Did I end up getting all the splitters in for the first one? I don't believe I did. Oh, I might be wrong on that one as well. I'm going to build some things before I delete these stackers because it's actually getting annoying now. So 1, 2. We want to go 4 up. The Caterium is going to come this way around. It'll be fine. I don't want it going that way around. Make me a chest. Oh, not up there. Grab it. Get rid. Go away. Get lost. Anyway. Let's start building. Oh yeah, I didn't get all the splitters in. My bad. So you go to there. And we want splitter and splitter. Oh my word, I missed 2. Whatever will I do? And you're going to come to 1, 2 there. 1, 2. Oh my god, it works. We're not going to join any of the lines up yet. I want to join them all at the same time. So you'd go into there. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's already 2, 3, 4. And now is the easy, tedious bit. We've just got to hook all of these up. I mean, it's a fairly long structure when it looks like it's starting to fade into the fog at the end there. But again, I've not got to spread it all out this much. I'm just doing it because that's how the factory aesthetic works at the moment. I've got a 1 gap between whatever. Unless it's a smelter. Smelters have been condensed up. Generally. But they are tiny. They are literally 1 tile machines. So, yeah, it's fine. We're going to do 1 system at a time. Hook it all up. I've still not got power in. You know, sometimes I wonder why I say things out loud and talk to myself, but then again, I don't think you'd be as interested in watching a video watching my face and the faces that I pull, because I'm aware of the faces I pull. If I'm leaving videos uploading at night, I've got to leave OBS on so my computer doesn't go to sleep. And if I've not taken my webcam out and I decide to do some homework, oh, the faces. Oh, you'd never watch me again. I've caught glimpses where I've just looked across and seen it. It's just like, oh my word, what am I doing? What am I doing? Is one of them machines hooked up? No. Well, you don't actually need to be there anymore. That doesn't really, but I am going to leave it in there. And we're probably going to need ramps in over here as well. Oh, stupid. Why did it turn? Oh my god. Are you just going to keep alternating which way you face to try and throw me off? I hate you, game. Only sometimes, though. Only sometimes. Right, so I don't really want that there at the moment, because you are going to be... I mean, really, I need to get my railings in first, but we're going to go from this side. I can adjust that sort of thing off camera later on. So yeah, let's go on this tile here, although it might not actually need rearranging. Because then you're going to be on this tile here, then we can go like that. We're not doing that system yet though, so don't get ahead of yourself. We're not doing that one yet. Be careful. Leg spike. Be careful. You're near the edge, and there's no guard. Oh god. I guess at worst, all I'm going to do is fall onto the cliff. Nope. Nope. We're not going to fall onto the cliff. We are going to fall to our deaths if I make a mistake here. And this is actually going to have to continue around further. Tuck the Caterium up, because I'm not going around the back for this one. Will you reach? Wire is too long. So there'll be a line there, there'll be a line. I guess heel is as good as anywhere. As long as that connects up, that's all that matters, because now my Caterium and all my oil will have come back online. Come on, get a move on. You're at 40 minutes already. And you've barely got any of this set up properly yet. Power lines! Oh my god. What is wrong with me? You. Come. In. Hop. Skip. And a jump. Jumps next time. And in. I swear to god, I better have enough cable for all this. I don't want to go back to base again. So what we can title this episode, which I'm sure you're already aware of because you're obviously watching the episode, otherwise, yeah. Anyway, Paradox. I think I can go with Mk4 oil. 100% efficiency, because technically it will be. I'll be using up all of the oil that I've got coming in. Admittedly, it's not specifying that it's rubber and whatnot, but yeah. It'll be fine. You go there. And there. We are going to have the odd one on the end. In fact, that's going to be a problem. Oh, I should have gone from the other end. Before I get to it, why is it going to be a problem, anybody? Where do I normally put them? Well, we're going to have to break habit because it's the end one. It's going to go right there. Would this clip horribly? Yes. Yes, it would. So I'm not doing it. And we might as well start from this end. And go there. This one should be easier. No bunny hopping this time. Just 1 second. That's fine. For some reason, I thought I'd done it on the other side for the other ones. This one and your partner. There we go. In and in. Oh, loving Breaking Bad at the minute. I was struggling to get sleep last night, so I watched a good half a season. Season 4. Got past the episode, and again, not to try and ruin it or anything. Walter runs into the family house. Goes straight to the underfloor. I don't know what it's called. It's like American style houses. For me it would be a basement, but it's not really much of a basement, is it? He wants to know where all the money's gone. And Skylar comes back. The laughing still gives me chills from when he's looking up through the hole. I can hear it again now that I've said that. Oh, it absolutely gives me chills. He's a brilliant actor. I think he's amazing. Oh dear. But yeah, that's where I'm up to with Breaking Bad. It's getting towards the end now. I've only got one more actual season left. Admittedly, Season 5 is longer than the rest of them, isn't it? 'Cause they broke it up. This Season 5, 1 and 2, technically. The first and second half. But yeah, getting towards the end. I don't know what I want to watch next yet, though. I'd say Game of Thrones again, but it's not one that I want to watch again and again. I've seen it all. I'm up to date with it all, as you know, because I ramble on about it quite often. Excuse me. But it's not one that I'd rewatch. Same as Supernatural or Grimm. I'd never rewatch any of those. It's just one that... It's not quite got it for me. I say that, I've rewatched what? Haas 5 or 6 times, and that's Haas MD. Scrubs, I must be on double figures for that by now. The Office US, because I don't like Ricky Gervais, so I don't watch the English one. That and I find US comedy to be funnier. I don't know why. US Office 5 or 6 times. That's just because I like Steve Carell. Doctor Who, actually. I don't think I'd watch that start to finish again. I am up to date with that, and it's not because it's a female doctor. Before anybody says that, I actually quite like her as an actor. I just think the writing is awful for the latest season. Absolutely awful. I wouldn't watch Doctor Who again from the start now. I don't like Christopher Eccleston. I don't like Peter Capaldi. Just Matt Smith, I really enjoyed him in the end, but no. So I don't know what I'm going to watch next. I've been told several things that are good. Vikings is apparently good. House of Cards. What is it? The Gods ones. Something Gods. That's apparently meant to be very good. Somebody at work told me about that one. I've got to decide where I want these lines coming out to now. And I actually think just like that. And then we can run down. And we've got a nice walkway all the way around. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. I am going to fence all this area off, by the way. Although, should I even build this? Yeah, because then the ramp can come up through the middle. Yeah, just aesthetic stuff. What is it? It's something Gods. It's annoying me now. But apparently that's dead cool. It's just like all sorts of different gods and stuff. And yeah, I've not actually looked into it or anything yet. But anyway. It's very similar to Supernatural. Very nearly ran off the end of the... I was going to say the map then, but we're nowhere near the end of the map. Do I want you to come down straight away? I think so. No. I'm going to stagger it properly. 1, 2. And you can come down there. I just want to try and get the lines running in nice parallel lines. I know that's a bit of a weird incline, but it'll be fine. In fact, can this now reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and in. Yeah. So what did I do there? It was 1, 2 there. And obviously up and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and it goes in there. 1, 2. So there we go. And then Caterium. Where do I want Caterium to run? I could actually have it run across here and go across the top of this lot. Seems like an idea, does it not? So if we're doing that, we want 1, 2, up and up, and you are going to stay up and up. So I've not got to deal with the splitter issue. We'll go like that, and that's where the Caterium will go, across the top of those. It'll look a little bit weird, but screw it, why not? We might as well get these lines in as well, so then I've not got to come back and do this in a minute. What else have we watched? What else have I been told to watch? Not them lines, we want to hook them all up at the same time. I get recommendations about all sorts of things because, as you can tell from what I've listed off, I mean, it's generally sci-fi, the supernatural, grim, Doctor Who sort of things, all aliens. Town called Eureka, that was a weird one. I'd never watch it again, like, but it was good to watch from start to finish once. A one-season series that I watched was called Quarantine, that was very good. I always thought it was a zombie apocalypse thing, turned out not to be. Never mind. Oh, obviously there's The Walking Dead, but that's going downhill as well, in my opinion. I wasn't a massive fan of the latest season of that either. It seems a lot of them are going downhill at the minute. Quite a lot of them. So you curl into there and go down. And you go into there. I could just start watching more stuff on YouTube, but I think at the minute I'm at capacity. I've already been through everything that I watched on YouTube in one of the previous episodes, so I'm not going to go through that one again. At the minute, realistically, it is just Toxic and Nilhouse, though. I do think they're both rather brilliant at what they do. What's other TV shows that I've watched? Oh, I've got to finish Big Bang Theory. I saw somebody that's on my gaming Facebook channel, but I don't actually know them in real life anyway. They'd posted that they watched the final ever episode that they've watched, obviously, for 10 years, and it was quite sad. I do need to finish that. I've got a thing, like almost completionist sort of thing. I've got to finish a series if I've started it. But it's the gaps between the series. I lose interest, and then I've got to work myself back into it. So I tend to do what I did with the latest season of Supernatural. Let like a good 2/3 to 3/4 of the season go out, and then I watch all of it in the space of like a week, because then the stories get more impact. So I absolutely loved this season of Supernatural. It finished off so strong, in my opinion. Next season is going to be the finale, as I'm sure you're aware if any of you watch Supernatural. Oh, stupid. They did a live announcement. There's a video on YouTube, 1, 2, where they're all crying, apparently. I've not watched it because it might involve a spoiler. And I do not like spoilers. I did these belts all going the right way, didn't I? Yeah. It was just a stupid that I wanted to make sure I'd not stupefied. I know. I'm making up more ridiculous words as I go. And you know what? You can stay straight. No. Don't. I was deleting a foundry then. 1, 2, up, and you can go up there so it kind of mirrors the other end. And then it's all going to be nice and uniform. And in you go. What am I doing? Anybody? Who am I? Where are we? What's going off? Yeah, that's not going to look terrible. What are we at? Nearly 50 minutes. Come on. We want to get it in just under an hour. It doesn't help that I'm rambling on about everything that I watch. You probably don't care, like, but, you know, we need something to fill the time with. I don't need any more anime either. One Punch Man and Attack on Titan's enough for me. My brother, also my first ever subscriber, mainly because I might have forced him a little bit, but, you know, you've got to get somebody that you know to sign up to start with. Sign up? Yes, that's right. I enrolled him into my channel. He's a massive anime freak, and I mean massive. He's got them saved on his web browser by what day and time they come out, so he can keep track of them. And he watches all sorts. He's constantly listing stuff off to me that he absolutely loves. Apparently, a new one that's out at the minute is Shield Hero, and it's very good, according to him. I just tend to watch the more mainstream ones because I'm not the biggest of anime nerds, and I don't mean that as an insulting term. You know. No, you probably don't know. Anyway. That's not meant to go into there, dum-dum. I do always go to him if I want a decent anime to watch them. He has recommended some very, very good ones. I've still got Season 2 of 7 Deadly Sins to watch as well. Which is apparently not that good a finish. I've already seen most of the fights, so I generally know what happens, but anyway. Right, yeah, we've got to get this all the way across here. I am going to keep it raised up. Just because. Keeping everything similar and all that jazz. Oh, you're going to reach at a weird angle, aren't you? Well, we might as well do the normal for this one, which isn't that far off the other normal. Actually, it's there, isn't it? Because it was too off-centre, so I could get the curve in. Yeah, that's fine. What other animes have we watched? Bleach? Yeah, another mainstream one. Apparently that's coming back at some point. Don't know if I'd bother watching that, because they finished it stupidly, in my opinion. I have watched Full Metal Alchemist at some point, but I think I ended up mixing it with the Brotherhood series, and I never ended up watching it completely to the end. There you go. There we go. And we are very nearly done with this now. Very, very nearly done. I'll sort the lines out for this in just 1 second. I want to get these ones in first. It does seem like I'm going to have a fair few encased industrial beams left over as well, though, doesn't it? Ugh. I'd go through what music I listen to, but generally from looking at me, you could probably assume, and I hate to tell you, but you'd be assuming slightly wrong. I do listen to metal and stuff like that. But nowadays, I don't tend to like the angrier stuff quite as much. I actually listen to absolutely anything. Anything that takes my fancy. It's always fun looking through my Spotify playlist when you see orchestral music in there as well. I couldn't tell you any composers or anything like that. It's just if I like the sound of it, I will listen to it. Okay. So. Lag spike. Thank you. 1, 2. And up you go. 1, 2. 1, 2. And actually 1, 2. So then you go into there. Up and out. I want to try and keep the slopes to a minimum. Up and out. How do we want to do this now? I think, just for sheer easiness, we'll cut these lines out. And that one as well. Oh yeah, Caterium. 1 moment. So we don't need any of this anymore. Good. I didn't like the miner. I didn't like the miner being surrounded by everything anyway. I did want it all to be separated a bit more. And I think we've made a good use of the space that we've got going on there. Let's just get these in as well. Oh, it's going to be close if I want to get it in less than an hour. It's going to be real close. Where do you come out, Tim? There. It is going to be the odd one out, having something run across the top of it, but it'll be fine. 1, 2. I'm amazed that I've not run out of resources yet. Kind of expected to. Right, where do you come up to? We're going to get a more bog standard approach to this one now. You're going to go up there. Excuse me. And come all the way down. And then hopefully this is going to curl straight into that one at the end. 1, 2. And I'd actually like you to come down to here and then go up. You should be able to do that, right? Excuse me, game. Excuse me. And up you go. Bit of a weird trek up, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then these are obviously all going to reach. And 1, 2. Now, what order did these go in? I'm fairly sure the same order. That's a bit of a pain, isn't it? What do these look like if I just bring them straight up like that? I don't actually think that looks terrible. You know what? We're going to join them up. We're not actually using rubber and plastic for anything right this second because I did cut everything off. Well, I deleted everything at base, basically. Caterium's fine. That's on the top, and I know that one is on the top for a fact. So we've got a Caterium sandwich going off here. There's Caterium on the bottom and on the top. And you can go in there. Game. Come on, stop fighting me now. I'll come back and get the railings and stuff in my own time. I think I've made you watch enough for now. These are all powered and ready to go. These are all powered and ready to go. I'd never actually worked out how much we're getting out of these, did I? Because if I've got more than one line... Oh, please say I have not. Right, that's a straight 450 to 450. Thank God for that. This one's like 22.5, isn't it? So that's less than one full line. Thank God. And this is 60 coming in for 37.5 going out. It's not technically 37.5 then. No, it is 37.5, sorry. 37.5 times... It will be 7.5, which would give me 281.25. What a horrible number. I mean, if I put in by 8, but we're not actually doing 8, it's 300, and by 7 it's 262, so yeah. Oh, stop pressing equals. Anyway, let's go and hook this up, and then we can call this an episode. Again, apologies for the longer length episode, but you can understand me wanting to get this all done in one sitting, right? As I said that, all I got from under the desk was Luna going, So I guess she doesn't appreciate the long episode. There we go. Oil is a go. Where the hell am I going to get a decent screenshot of this from? One moment. Probably should have kept the legs on for a bit longer. That and we'll get a decent view from up there so I can see if it's all working properly, provided I've got enough fuel to get up there. Wow, it actually seems kind of high when you look at it from under here. Mainly because it is kind of high. Is that more limestone? And is this even more limestone? It is! I could get more limestone. Oh, it's pure! Sorry, but have I got any beacons on me? I'm sure I had one. If these are both pure limestone, that's going to be awesome. If I ever need more limestone, that is. Plant the flag. Microphone, move 1 minute. Let's go and have a quick look at this one as well. And yes, I'm just going to leave the microphone right in front of my face for a second. You guys are lucky you don't get to see me quite as much. Were you actually not limestone? No, fair enough then. Right, this can come back down then. And we can get rid of this. It did look like another limestone deposit, didn't it? Although I guess if there's a pure one there, why would you need any more? Come on, let me just get up here easily. That should be enough with the jetpack on. Oh, well, genius. Up we go. I'm fairly sure that's not going to be enough. Nope. Oh my days, what a way to finish. That was pathetic. Ah dear. Well, we did generally... I can't believe I've just gone and done that. Anyway. This is how slow you normally run. Jesus. I could have checked which way things were flowing. In fact, here it comes. Yes, that was a strategic death. I can tell my face has gone quite red. Yes, I am embarrassed by that one. So to be plastic and then rubber on the top. So is this one plastic? It's actually got nothing in at all. That's a surprise. I don't understand why it's got nothing in at all. Oh yeah, she's checking the wrong ones. Nope, I mixed them up. It doesn't matter yet. I did literally delete all of these just so it'd drain out the facilities before the episode started. I swear to God I'm holding control when I do that. Fuel, I'm fairly sure, will be on the same one because I did that on the bottom line both times. And yeah, I would like to get back out there to show you the facility working. It will take me but a second. And then I'm going to go and get my screenshot in my own time because then you can't see if I die again. Christ. Honestly can't believe I just did that. That was just ridiculous. And that looks actually horrible looking at it from this way. It's all a giant spaghetti mess. See, lack of planning and knowing what comes in the game hasn't really helped matters. Because I just generally haven't known what to expect. If I did another playthrough, a proper another playthrough, as in from the very beginning, I'd plan it a bit better, and I don't think we'd have floating bases and stuff like that. Because I do know that puts a lot of people off. I'd do a proper base. And we wouldn't have all vertical belts, we'd have lines running next to each other. I've already thought of a way of how I'd get assemblers to work so that they'd never be clipping. But, yeah, that's for another time. So, as you can see, everything is working wonderfully. We've just got to let the oil filter right down to the ends, which shouldn't take too long. And it's all going to get used 100%. So, until these have backed up and whatever, it will take a while, which is going to take a while because, like I say, we've got all the containers to back up. But yeah, that is oil. And I will say it as oil, not the individual items. Oil done to a Mk4 standard. So we are using 3 full belts of oil. So, if you've made it to the end of this episode, I would really like to thank you, because that is quite a ridiculous length for an episode. But we've got 3 different parts of the factory done in one sitting today. So, yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. And feel free to leave a comment, and I will reply to you to let me know that you've made it to the end. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. If you've not subscribed already, it's a good time to now. Go press that subscribe button. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time, and I'm off to go get my equipment back. Cheers!